Who apologizes the first after a fight? Who's the funny one? Who's more romantic? Who's more patient? Who said I love you first? Who's more stubborn? Who's the bigger baby when sick? Who requires more attention?
They say love can make one do crazy things. The sad and equally tragic love story of Ikechukwu Ogbunna and his wife, Abimbola Ogbunna, who recently passed away after the marriage ended in violence and a toxic struggle, is beyond disbelief. The couple, obsessively in love right from a very young age, has left people shocked and flabbergasted after the wife sadly ended the 22 years relationship and 5 children with fire and fury. Several posts and video evidence have surfaced to prove that IVD and his late wife, Bimbo, were in a very toxic marriage after her passing. Some were old posts, pictures and videos of Bimbo complaining bitterly about domestic violence, infidelity, and betrayal from a man she loved so much and built wealth together. Many online users are asking, why didn't Bimbo walk away when she could for the sake of her children and mental health? As we know, asking a victim of domestic violence to walk away is very simple, but for them, it's a very difficult decision to make. And for Bimbo, it was not only a tough decision but also a difficult step to take, given her circumstances and history with the man she called the love of her life.
Me, I could die, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive.
This is about 2 weeks now, and all I get from this woman is damage, spoiling properties. See?
You are small, as they borrow money for hand. They borrow money for shower hand.
See?
You're a small man, I swear to God.
See?
You're a small piggy for what you're like this. You're no fucking body.
Yeah?
You're no fucking body. So you don't laugh fish that it's yours. HIV coffee.
Sadly, this incident happened in their Megamond estate, Lekki, Lagos, on Wednesday, October 12, 2022, where in yet another heated argument of the optined time, the couple fought over financial issues, resulting in Bimbo reportedly setting their home ablaze and in the process got engulfed in fire.
So it was time to pay this kid's school fees here, and he was saying there was no money, but they go club every night.
She just did this to me right now. This is me bleeding. I have a witness. The witness that stays in this house is her brother. He was a witness. Then her son, who she have instigated things on, is also the witness. This is what she did to me. I won't take this. I won't take this no more. I will never, ever take this anymore in my life to end today. I'm ready for anybody. I'm ready for our family. Anybody, I'm ready.
Bimbo, who is in her early 30s, was rushed up to 10 different hospitals after suffering from severe burns. Many refused to admit her over the severity of her case until they finally found one. Sadly, she passed away 3 days later on October 15 after going through horrible severe pain and perhaps a broken heart. And all this while, her beloved husband was on the run and only showed up after she was pronounced dead.
She suffered from 100 degrees burn. That takes like about a couple minutes to get 100 degrees burn, yeah? So when she was on fire, her husband was right in front of her doing nothing. Then on going to the hospital, they went to like 10 hospitals, they were rejected. This guy now told them that they should drive the car back to the estate. Now, then what I heard from him now was the Instagram post he posted.
Who is Ikechukwu Ogbunna? How did his dying love for Bimbo turn sour and toxic after the years? Why didn't Bimbo's family try harder to save her? Is Bimbo's case mentally related?
You see her over there? That's what you call an alpha female. She fight all her battles alone, silently. One thing about her, she ain't gonna point fingers and she ain't gonna play victim. For real, for real.
Hello guys, it's T-Code here for African Glitz.
Ikechukwu Ogbunna is a famous Lagos-based car dealer and businessman known as IVD. He founded and managed IVD Autos Limited in Lagos, Nigeria. Over the years, as things got better for him, he also invested in real estate and entertainment. Classified as one of the youngest Igbo billionaires in Lagos today, his popularity grew among Nigerian celebrities who sought his help acquiring a new car and beyond.
Nigerians,
attack my Oga. I'm not a cow now. Oga, attack his house. See my car now.
According to reports, Ikechukwu Ogbunna growing up came from a poor home. The once singer hustled all his life before he eventually made it in his late 20s. In 2019, Tribune.ng featured the billionaire businessman as one of the big players in the automobile industry, rising to the top. During the interview, Ikechukwu Ogbunna talked about how he made it after 14 years of experience as an auto dealer. He explained that his business didn't come as an easy ride, adding that he has always drawn his strength from his challenges and put his focus on the bigger picture. He narrated that despite the daunting challenges that almost forced him out of business some years back, he eventually turned the fortune of his business around. On the other hand, his late wife, Abimbola, is a stay-at-home mother of 5 young children. Bimbo, as she is popularly known, comes from a well-to-do family where her parents were financially ready to give her all the education and things she needed to comfortably set up herself in life. Sadly, she dropped out of school at a very young age and instead used her school fees to help train her lover, Ikechukwu Ogbunna. Looking into the once a couple's love life, Bimbo was a teenager when she and IVD met, fell in love and started a family. According to her family, she was just 15 years of age. Maybe the fact that she met IVD when he had nothing and helped to make him the man he is today kept her going. While Bimbo was using her all to support her man, IVD was busy building himself as a businessman. When he finally made it financially, he started disrespecting his wife and often looked down on her despite their already toxic relationship. He reportedly began keeping more beautiful girlfriends and side chicks, some of whom had children for the celebrity businessman. This is coming after years of Bimbo crying out multiple times about suffering abuse in a marriage.
Just forgive me, I beg, I don't tire. See my eyes, I never sleep. I beg, no vex, I don't beg you, no forgive me, I beg. I was acting in the influence of alcohol, please. I know I've caused you so much pain. I just gonna beg you, I beg. I beg, no take the kids away from me. I know see for one day you never wish me bad, you never wish me dead. I know say if you see me dead, you no go happy. I beg. Everything I'm scattered. My whole life is shattered. It's only you I have. If I lose you, enemies will get me, I will die. And I don't want to die. I beg you, just for.
On that fateful day on Wednesday, October 12, the mother of 5 confronted her husband, IVD, over financial issues at their Megamond estate in Lekki, Lagos, and a fight ensued. According to several reports, Bimbo, out of anger, used inflammable substances to set their window curtain on fire. In the process of struggling with her husband, she fell into the flame. Some reports claimed she wanted to end everything there and then and tried to drag her husband with her. IVD was said to have escaped with minor burns. Bimbo suffered severe burns and was rushed to the hospital. Sadly, she gave up 3 days later from severe pain and possible heartbreak. It looks like this mother of 5 has been crying out for help for a very long time but found it extremely difficult to walk out of the marriage. In May 2019, Bimbo reportedly gained consciousness after she was allegedly beaten into a coma by her husband IVD while she was 8 months pregnant with their 5th child. Again on October 4, 2020, the couple fought bitterly and brought it on social media, with Bimbo again talking about how she suffered from domestic abuse during her 19 years of marriage. The next day, IVD shared a video of him reconciling with his wife and looking happy. Bimbo reportedly came to social media a few more times, posting pictures and videos hinting that she is still suffering abuse. In January 2022, Bimbo cried out again during an Instagram live, declared herself mentally unstable and said her life was being destroyed. She also left a short note believed to be directed at her husband, which read, "I gave you more than I gave myself, so loyal to you that I betrayed myself." In another post, she called child protection to come and take her children away before they are destroyed too. She also added that she entered her marriage with good intentions but has suffered so much in the union. Also, in one of her sad posts, Bimbo said IVD had reportedly pointed his gun at her in the presence of their kids, telling people that he cheated on her regularly and beat her often. However, despite speaking about suffering abuse and infidelity from her husband on social media, Bimbo stayed in the marriage like a rooted tree until it eventually took her life.
So, we family now, that's my brother and sister in Abuja, was like, oh yeah, come to Abuja now, we'll sort it out. Even if it's changed the children's school, we'll sort it out. But she got on telling me that, this guy has cheated her for like 30-something years. School, she no go. Nothing she do. She's living this marriage with 0 kobo. That the guy should settle her at least something for her to leave, because she literally said, and I quote, "I made him what he is today. I begged people not to lock him up. I stood there for him when even his mother was not there for him." Fast forward to the events of the whole tragic incident. He came. My sister was already getting ready to move out now. She was moving out. Then the struggle started with the papers for the house that they live in. Seems like that's the only property they had left. So she wanted to play a fast one and quickly open the safe with a welder and get the papers and move. To secure, she has 5 children. She obviously has to feed them some way. Him, I don't know who gave him the information or how he got the information. Him getting the information now, drove from wherever he was and he drove straight inside to the estate. So he drove home now. When he drove home, he saw that she has opened the safe now with the welder and she locked the door. He was trying to get his papers back now and he was being violent and he was banging the door and she locked the door. Somehow he grabbed her and he dragged the paper away from her, and now she wasn't going to leave without anything. So she now said, "Stop, since this is the only house we have left, let's Kukuma burn it down so the 2 of us live with." He was lighting up the whole house. Then, according to them, she poured kerosene on her body and was like, "Stop, may everything Kukuma end." This was somebody that was madly in love with her husband. And this is not the first time her husband was threatening to kill himself if she does not come back. So I think she probably expected that him will say, "No, do am," or "do am." Then when she did it, she now stopped for a while and she walked around the house. He was not saying anything. He was like, "If you won't die, die." That's what he said. Then I think she lighted up the curtain. The curtain was burning. They were now dragging. And the curtain was burning. He showed it in his video too. And she now jacked him like, "Omo, you go give me this paper today." Then him pushing her off his body got her into the curtain. Apart from 100 degrees burn, that takes like about a couple minutes to get 100 degrees burn, yeah? So when she was on fire, her husband was right in front of her doing nothing.
Announcing Bimbo's passing on social media, a sister who goes by the name Mama Jazz wrote, "Bimbo is gone. Bimbo is gone. My sister is gone. The fire is burning me. Ha! IVD, you killed my only sister." Her sister cried bitterly in follow-up posts that started gaining more attention about the sad incident as she accused IVD of pushing his wife of 22 years into the fire.
IVD! You pushed my sister into the fire. You watched her burn. You videoed her. This fire is burning me. You burnt me. You burnt me. This fire is burning me. You watched her burn. You pushed her into the fire. You were videoing her. You were videoing her burning. This fire is burning me.
After being called out on social media by the deceased sister, who claimed he killed Bimbo and watched her burn to death while filming, IVD went on Instagram and released videos of damages done to his house by his wife.
This is today's own again. Every day she spoils all my property, destroys everywhere. Every day is destroy. She does not bring, she does not add. All she knows to destroy and instigate evil into the kids. And she has 4 girls. I pray those 4 girls should be like her. Useless woman, useless a mother. That slaps her husband, that beat her husband.
Okay, this is a video of me again in my house. Actually, I got back yesterday from the work and I was just so exhausted. And what I got from my partner was a heated argument and all that. She was insulting me. She didn't say to me, burn curtains everywhere.
Bimbo's heartbreaking brother, Abimbola Martins, also came out to call out Ikechukwu Ogbunna over his big sister's tragic death. Abimbola asked IVD to come out from hiding if he was indeed innocent and had no hand in his wife's death. Explaining why they couldn't save her, Oyindamola said his family did everything possible to keep Bimbo away from IVD, but she kept returning to him. While responding to comments on his Instagram page, Oyindamola said his sister was stupidly in love. Narrating their story, he said it all started when Bimbo met Ikechukwu at a very young age. She dropped out of school and will instead give him her school fees for him to do business. Bimbo would even steal from the family to feed IVD and give him money for any business he wanted to try at the time. He further stated that after several failed warnings from her family for them to stop seeing each other since the relationship wasn't a healthy one for that matter, Bimbo's family relocated her to Abuja. However, Ike found a way to communicate with her and told her that he would end himself if she did not come back to him. Bimbo ran back to Lagos to be with Ike eventually. Oyindamola added that their family even offered to pay IVD money to stay away from Bimbo at one point, but the couple refused to be separated. Before the family could do anything further, he got her pregnant with their first child and they eventually married. IVD and Bimbo continued the obsession relationship, which has been very toxic from the beginning. Her brother added that he took Bimbo to a rehab facility at some point in the marriage. Even IVD got locked up by the police. The family made several attempts to separate them while married, but none worked over the years. He added that he believes Bimbo and IVD may have had a blood covenant because she kept going back to him even with all the abuse she was receiving from him year after year.
You destroy my pikin destiny. Leave am. Not be now ratio to someone married.
Go and give your daughter proper home training.
Trainer because you can't carry am. Your mother, all my 6 children, all graduates were placed. You go marry illiterate like you.
You see that is an illiterate.
Illiterate like
all
you.
Your child who is better than me. All your children who is better than me.
All of them.
God forbid.
All of them. All of them. You know, even my last week, you know, reach in leg. Because you are an illiterate. You cannot behave the way you are behaving. Make I see you can't drive am.
It's you. You do gaga. I wait for you. That gaga you do.
I dare here. Because of you, I dare here. Make you come to.
I will show you.
I
will show you how to.
You just seen that before.
In the heat moment of the situation and less than 24 hours after going live, IVD updated his Instagram and changed his profile picture to a portrait of his late wife and kids, removing all his Instagram posts. According to Linda Ikeji's blog, the family of the late Bimbo Ogbunna released an official statement stating that her demise is heartbreaking for them and her 5 children. The family in the statement explained that several times during Bimbo's toxic marriage to IVD, they intervened in a bid to rescue her from a terrible situation that untimely has now taken her life. The statement added that Abimbola was a loving person and a committed wife and mother who put the desire that 2 parents raise her children before her own peace of mind, happiness and well-being. The family announced that they are working with the Lagos security agents to ensure IVD is apprehended and made to answer for his crime. Hours after making the announcement on October 17, the spokesperson for the Lagos State Police Command, SP Benjamin Hundeyin, announced in a tweet that IVD had been found, arrested and transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department in Yaba. The tweet read, "Contrary to claims by family and friends that 37-year-old Ikechukwu Ogbunna, aka IVD, is on the run, he has been arrested and transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, Yaba." Sad, right? There is a saying that a woman's loyalty is tested when a man has nothing, and a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything. Could this be the case and story of Bimbo and IVD? Would you say Bimbo's family tried hard enough to get her out of the toxic relationship that eventually became a marriage of 22 years and ended her life? Do you think Bimbo developed a mental illness during the relationship and marriage, hence why she decided to end it this way? What do you think will be the fate of Ikechukwu Ogbunna, the Lagos businessman known as IVD?
Share your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please comment, like and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more well-researched African stories and news we know you would like. Click on the bell sign to be notified every time you upload a new video so that you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.